Hey, people who chose to watch this gameplay again. uh, as you know, this one will 100% be the video that I use for the update video. I'm hoping the settings are slightly better. I did change them. As you can see, I am playing Fauna now. I'm hoping, I can live, because that's all I really want. I just want to live. But, what should I talk about? I guess, the US, a lot of crazy things have happened. I'm sure, people from outside of the country know with how much, the internet, especially anything that involves Americans, has, exploded. Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know what to say about it. I feel like I shouldn't talk about it, really. I guess if I did have anything to say is, honestly, I didn't think the country would get better even if the other side won. I'm not saying I think they are bad. I'm saying I think the country was already falling apart, and I don't think it was getting any better. I had no faith. Obviously, I could be proven wrong, and maybe the country will improve with one of the candidates, and I guess time will tell. But oh god, no, not the food. But let me think of a more lighthearted topic. There's a lot of good games coming out on Nintendo consoles and stuff. I am a Nintendo, I wouldn't say fanboy. It's just that's the only consoles I've really ever grown up with. I mean, I had a 360 and a PlayStation 2, but I didn't have internet growing up, so like the multiplayer games that a lot of other people were playing, like Call of Duty and Halo, none of that really appealed to me since I couldn't really play with anyone. So it only made more sense for me to play single player stuff. So I stuck with Nintendo because they had a lot of single player stuff, and I liked a lot of it. One of the series that I liked a lot was Mega Man Battle Network, which was on the Game Boy. I also liked Mega Man Star Force, which was on the DS. That was like a it was a kind of a sequel to the Battle Network franchise, at least chronologically in the same universe. Gameplay-wise, it's similar, but it's very different. Both of the series, they are RPGs. They're kind of deck-building RPGs, which honestly, for the early 2000s, there's not too many deck-building RPGs. There's a couple. There's Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories. There's Baten Kaitos. So some of them do exist. It's just I didn't feel like too many were around. And some of them were liked and others were more disliked. I think the Battle Network and Star Force series they did the deck building very well. But like, as you can tell, like RPGs, that's a very single player thing. So like, I played a lot of those. So I played Pokemon. Not as much Pokemon as other kids, which is interesting. I played like some of them. I just didn't own all of them. So like, I didn't play like Gen 1, like, or Gen 2 because I was too young for those. I didn't really play Fire Red or Emerald until like much later in life. I did play Gen 4. It wasn't my copy of the game, which is the funny thing. My mom had like some friends visiting from out of state, and like they had a kid who was like slightly older than me, and they had I think they had Diamond, and I think they forgot their game, and I did not know their name. And you know, I might have kept the game, but I did play it, and I don't remember much about it. Maybe I should replay it at some point. But I did get into Pokemon around Gen 5. I really liked Black and White. I played it with my nephew. We got it, I think, the day it came out. I convinced my mom to take us to Walmart to go get copies of the game. And we got opposite copies, obviously. We had to, because, you know, 2 copies of the game. You had to, like, get the opposite. So, I got White because I wanted Zekrom. And he had Black. I think he was okay with getting a Reshiram or Zekrom, but I wanted Zekrom, so... yeah, I made him get the copy of Black. But I think Gen 5 was a very solid generation. And I kind of wish Pokemon stayed in that kind of direction. I did not dislike X and Y as much as other people, but I do think they do feel very watered down. Like, if you try to replay them. Like, I enjoyed it the first time, but replaying them is kind of hard. It's kind of like trying to play through Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which I did play. It's like, the first half is like, it's fine, but the second half is like very grinding, because like, you don't like get scaled up like scaled up overworld, which, yes, Scarlet and Violet's not the first time they did not scale the overworld properly. Honestly, they have less of an excuse for Heart Gold and Soul Silver, since like that one you could have easily scaled better. But trying to think. X and Y, I feel like it just I don't know. It's not a good replay game. I feel like there's a lot of like loose ends in it that like felt like it needed a Pokemon Z to see completion. And like Sun and Moon, like Gen 7's fine, but obviously they're very bad for replays since like the cutscenes, you know, and like it just takes a while to play Sun and Moon. I did not play Ultra Sun and Moon. I kind of fell off Pokemon at that point. I came back during Scarlet and Violet. Like, I did not play Sword and Shield, so like I have no idea anything about Sword and Shield. Besides the gameplay I've seen other people play. I think Sword and Shield, it looks like it runs better than Scarlet and Violet, which confuses me. But other than that, I would say Scarlet and Violet, I enjoyed, but I feel like it was still missing something. I don't know if I'll get the next Pokemon game. I think it depends if they actually like are putting their all into it, which I think they might, since, you know, they aren't rushing out another game after Scarlet and Violet, which is surprising since they like to rush them out usually. But I'm hoping the next Pokemon game is good, because I do enjoy Pokemon as an IP, but I'm not like so blind to it that I'm like, oh yes, the game's perfect. It's got a lot of faults that I'm hoping get addressed in the future. But let's see. I haven't played a lot of the Pokemon spin-offs. I've played a couple of them. I did Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. I did play Explorers of Time, not Explorers of Sky. So I don't know the post game about that game. Let's see. I did do Ranger 1 and 2. I didn't play the Guardian Signs one. I didn't play any of the like console spin-offs like Stadium or Showdown. Like I didn't play any of those. I didn't play Snap. It's actually surprising. I didn't really play a lot of the Pokemon spin-offs now I'm thinking about it. Like the ones I played, I enjoyed. I don't know if I would enjoy the others. Like, it depends, I guess. Because, like the fighting game one, I don't think I would enjoy. I'm not a very big into fighting games kind of person. Like, Ultimate is the most I've ever put into a fighting game, and even then, I'm not, like, playing it at a high level. It's not that I don't want to play at a high level, it's just that, I guess, like, I'm just not that interested in fighting games. I think it is part of that, I grew up on single-player stuff, so it's like, it's weird for me to play multiplayer stuff nowadays. And, like, when I do play multiplayer things, I usually do still play in a very single-player mindset. So, like, Minecraft, I don't really participate in community stuff. And like Terraria's the same, Stardew's the same. I just don't like participating in groups, I guess. I don't know. I'm not against it. I just haven't found a game where I enjoy it. Like, you know, if you have games to recommend that would get me into the like multiplayer mindset, you can suggest them under this video. I might try them out. It depends, you know, on like money at the time and like how much time I have to put into them. Like, I don't think I can play an MMO RPG. Like, that's a lot of time investment. But I have thought about playing more games like that. Like, I might play Persona 5 X if it ever comes out to the West, which I'm still waiting on. You know, if that comes out, I'll try it out. I might play it. Because I've seen the gameplay, and like the gameplay's not that bad looking, from what I can tell. It's like, yeah, it's got a gacha, but like it still has like Persona elements to it, so like the dungeon crawling and stuff. So I should enjoy it even with the gacha elements in the game. I'm trying to think what other game am I excited for that are multiplayer? I did get the new Mario Party, the Jamboree, you know? If anyone ever wants to play Jamboree, I mean, I have it. I'm not against playing with people I don't know. Jamborees, it's fun. I do still want to play with in person. I haven't actually played it in person with anyone yet. I played with some friends over the internet, and then I played with strangers over the internet. It's a good game, but I do need to, you know, play with more people. I like Mario Kart, but I feel like I'm too competitive when it comes to Mario Kart, which is a strange thing when I said I don't really get competitive gaming, or like multiplayer gaming. I think it's just, I don't know, kart racing, I get like very focused in onto it. I feel like I would have to like, maybe I would have to try like more competitive Mario Kart. Cause I feel like playing normal Mario Kart's not as fun for me anymore. But I don't think I'm good enough to be like a pro. I don't think I'm like that good. I think I'm like slightly above average. Which, you know, I might still be saying I'm too good. But, I don't think I've mentioned it yet, but another RPG that I enjoy is Fire Emblem. I know a lot of people have strong opinions about it because of Smash, but I liked Fire Emblem before Smash Brothers, so I am not the kind of person who's like, ah yes, Smash. This is why I like Fire Emblem. But Fire Emblem is it's one of those games that I just had on the Game Boy and I was very into. I'm sad I didn't buy like the other Fire Emblems when I was younger, because like I saw like Sacred Stones and Path of Radiance, or was it Radiant Dawn? I don't know. It was one of those in the stores, and like I'm not gonna lie, the GameCube and Wii games, they go for a lot of money, and it's really hard to get legally. But I don't know, just something about Fire Emblem, you know? I know it's anime chess, but like, it's kind of fun. I think once you like get it, you kind of just enjoy it a lot. But like, if you're not into strategy games, I would say Fire Emblem's a lot easier of a strategy game than something like Tactics Ogre or a triangle strategy, or like even Unicorn Overlord. I feel like those are like strategy games where it's like you actually have to like plan out a lot more. But like Fire Emblem, it's a lot more casual. Like there are like high level strategies you can do in Fire Emblem, but I feel like it is like a much easier strategy game compared to like other strategy games on the market. But I've played a lot of, not a lot of the Fire Emblem games, but like half of them. Like, I would like to play the older ones. Like, I would like to like try them out for myself. I don't know if I would enjoy them, but I think it would be good to learn about them.